Your breakfast could be silently destroying your body, and 99% of seniors don't even know it. Some of the most common healthy morning foods are linked to rapid muscle loss, blood sugar crash, and even memory decline. Every morning, millions of seniors start their day with a breakfast that's secretly harming their bodies, a ritual that feels healthy. The scariest part: 98% of seniors over 60 are eating at least one of these dangerous foods every week without even realizing it. And once the damage starts, it doesn't stop. But here's the good news: you can flip this completely. New research shows that replacing just one dangerous breakfast food with the right one can dramatically improve strength, reduce inflammation, and even reverse memory decline. In this video, we're revealing the 4 breakfast foods seniors should never touch and the 4 you must eat daily, ranked in exact order of danger and benefit based on shocking scientific research you've probably never seen. And the number 1 best breakfast food. A recent study found it slashed inflammatory markers by 52% in just 8 weeks. Almost no one is eating it. Every fact in this video is backed by real science, no guesses, no fluff, just peer-reviewed studies done on seniors like you. And every reference is linked in the description below. But before we dive in, tell us in the comments, where are you watching us from? We're reading and replying to every single comment. We'd love to know how far this truth is spreading. Now, let's get started with the dangerous breakfast food number 4, a common morning food that could be silently triggering muscle loss and inflammation every single day. The 4 worst breakfast foods you should never eat. 4. Instant oatmeal packets. The sneaky sugar bomb. They look innocent. They even say heart healthy right on the box. But instant oatmeal packets are one of the worst breakfast foods a senior can eat. The reason is simple. They've been ultra-processed. That means the oats have been broken down so far that your body digests them almost instantly, flooding your blood with sugar in minutes. Most packets have over 18 grams of sugar per serving, plus maltodextrin, or processed carbohydrate that spikes insulin even faster than regular sugar. When you eat this first thing in the morning, your body goes into panic mode. Blood sugar surges, insulin surges. Then, just an hour or 2 later, everything crashes. You feel shaky, tired, and even more hungry than when you started. This roller coaster is extremely dangerous for seniors. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who started their day with a high glycemic breakfast had 47% higher levels of inflammation for the next 6 hours. That means the damage continues long after you've finished eating. Even worse, repeated sugar spikes in the morning are linked to a 40% increased risk of insulin resistance over time. That's a direct path to prediabetes and type 2 diabetes, especially in older adults whose insulin sensitivity is already lower. If you truly love oats, there's a way to do it safely. But you need to make your own from whole, unprocessed steel-cut oats. Skip the packets, soak your oats overnight, cook them slow, and never add sugar. The goal is to start your day slow and steady, not with a metabolic explosion that leaves your body reeling. 3. Flavored yogurt cups. The deceptive dessert. They're marketed as healthy. They promise probiotics, calcium, and a light start to your day. But flavored yogurt cups are one of the sneakiest metabolic traps for seniors. These little plastic cups often contain more sugar than a candy bar. Some brands have up to 22 grams of added sugar in just one serving. That's over 5 teaspoons of sugar dumped into your system first thing in the morning. And it's not just the sugar. Many of these yogurts contain artificial sweeteners, synthetic flavoring agents, thickening gums, and even food dyes, all of which trigger inflammation and disrupt gut health. For seniors, this is serious. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who consumed high-sugar dairy products for breakfast experienced a 34% increase in inflammatory markers like CRP and IL-6 within just 2 hours. That kind of inflammation isn't just uncomfortable. It damages tissues, weakens immunity, and is strongly linked to faster progression of cognitive decline and muscle wasting in older adults. Even the so-called low-fat versions are a trap. When fat is removed, sugar is usually added to make up for lost flavor. That's a lose-lose. Fat helps regulate blood sugar and supports nutrient absorption, both of which are critical in aging bodies. If you love yogurt, switch to plain Greek yogurt, not vanilla, not strawberry, just plain, and add your own fruit or a sprinkle of cinnamon. You get the protein, you get the probiotics, and you skip the metabolic chaos that comes with the flavored stuff. The change may seem small, but the impact is massive, especially when you're trying to protect your brain, your energy, and your blood sugar first thing in the morning. 2 breakfast cereals, even the healthy ones. The biggest breakfast lie. This is the biggest breakfast lie ever sold to seniors. Most breakfast cereals, even the ones labeled multigrain, bran, or high fiber, are ultra-processed, sugar-laced, and stripped of their nutritional value. They may look healthy on the front of the box, but the reality inside is very different. These cereals are made from refined grains that have been pulverized into fast-digesting carbs. Add in sweeteners, additives, synthetic vitamins, and you're left with a product that spikes blood sugar and offers no real nourishment. Studies from the British Medical Journal show that eating processed breakfast cereals increases the risk of type 2 diabetes by 21%, especially in older adults. Another report from the Nurses' Health Study found that people who consumed cereal as their main breakfast source had a 36% higher risk of developing abdominal fat after age 60. This isn't just about weight. Abdominal fat is hormonally active. It releases inflammatory compounds that break down muscle tissue and raise the risk of stroke. That means every time you pour a bowl of cereal and add milk, you're starting your day with a chemical cocktail that inflames your body, weakens your metabolism, and sets the stage for chronic disease. Even cereals advertised as no sugar added often contain fruit juice concentrate or malt extract, which have the same damaging effects. The worst part, seniors with dentures or dental issues often choose cereal because it's soft. But this short-term comfort leads to long-term damage. If you want something easy and fast, there are better options, ones that stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and protect your strength. But cereal is not it. Not even close. It's one of the most dangerous breakfast habits an older adult can have. 1. White toast with margarine or jam, the ultimate metabolic disaster. This is the worst breakfast mistake seniors are still making. White toast with margarine or jam might seem harmless. It's quick, cheap, and feels traditional. But this combo delivers one of the most damaging blows to your metabolism, your brain, and your muscles, all before 9 a.m. White bread is pure starch. It's stripped of fiber, minerals, and anything that slows digestion. Within minutes of eating it, your blood sugar spikes like you just drank a can of soda. Now add margarine, filled with industrial seed oils like soybean or canola, and you've got a cocktail of inflammation and oxidative stress. Then top it off with jam, and you're eating concentrated sugar on a processed fat sponge. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who regularly ate refined bread with trans fats had a 48% higher risk of cognitive decline over 5 years. Another study from the European Journal of Endocrinology found that this kind of breakfast caused blood sugar swings that reduced insulin sensitivity by 34% in adults over 60. It's not just about short-term energy crash. Over time, this kind of breakfast damages the walls of your blood vessels, weakens your immune system, and shrinks your muscles through chronic inflammation. You may not feel it today, but your body does. The impact is silent but severe. And if you're trying to protect your independence and mobility, you need to cut this food out completely. Even whole wheat toast isn't a safe bet for everyone, especially if you're sensitive to gluten or struggle with blood sugar control. The combination of white toast, margarine, and jam is the single most dangerous breakfast seniors can eat, and it's still served in homes and nursing facilities every day. The full best breakfast foods you must eat daily. Now, let's shift gears and move to the full breakfast foods seniors must eat daily. These aren't just healthy, they're scientifically proven to fight inflammation, boost energy, protect your muscles, and fuel your brain. Starting with number 4, let's break down exactly what your body's been missing every morning. 4. Chia seed pudding, the silent powerhouse. This one surprises a lot of people, but chia seed pudding is one of the easiest and most powerful breakfasts you can add to your morning, especially if you're over 60. Chia seeds may be tiny, but they pack a massive nutritional punch. When soaked overnight in water or plant-based milk, they form a gel-like pudding that delivers steady, controlled energy, and deep cellular support. The magic comes from their fiber and omega-3 content. Just 2 tablespoons give you 10 grams of fiber and 4 grams of anti-inflammatory omega-3 south. For seniors, this is critical. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and aging found that older adults who consumed higher levels of soluble fiber had 39% better insulin sensitivity, and those with regular omega-3 intake had a 30% lower risk of muscle degradation. Chia seeds also slow digestion. That means your blood sugar rises gently and stays stable for hours. No crash, no brain fog, just sustained clarity and strength. Plus, the gelatinous texture supports gut health by feeding beneficial bacteria, an underrated key to better nutrient absorption and immune function in aging bodies. To prepare it, just soak 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in half a cup of almond milk or coconut milk overnight in the fridge. In the morning, stir and top with cinnamon or a few berries. It takes no cooking, no chewing strain, and no blood sugar spike. It's the kind of breakfast that silently works behind the scenes, helping your joints, brain, and muscles without ever overwhelming your digestion. For seniors looking for strength and simplicity, this is the perfect way to start the day. If you've been enjoying the video so far, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. 3. Beets or beetroot smoothies. Your blood flow booster. Most people don't think of beets as a breakfast food, but for seniors, this one food can radically change how your blood flows, how your muscles perform, and even how your brain functions. Beets are rich in natural compounds called nitrates. When you eat them, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, a gas that widens blood vessels and improves circulation. For seniors, this is critical. As we age, blood flow slows. That means oxygen, nutrients, and hormones move through the body more sluggishly. Muscles don't repair as fast. The brain doesn't get enough fuel. You feel tired, foggy, and weak. But beets change that. In a study published in the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who consumed beet juice every morning showed a 21% improvement in muscle oxygenation during exercise and a 19% increase in walking speed. Another study from Wake Forest University found that beet-rich breakfasts improved brain function in older adults in just 4 days, specifically in the frontal lobe, which controls decision-making and memory. That's not just theory, that's real, measurable change. You don't need to eat raw beets, either. A simple beet smoothie made with half a cup of cooked beets, water, and a squeeze of lemon is enough to give your body the nitrate boost it needs. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before activity, and you'll feel the difference in your energy and stamina. The taste can be earthy, so pairing it with berries or a banana makes it more enjoyable without losing the benefit. This one change can help older adults move with more freedom, feel sharper, and keep muscle fibers alive longer, all starting with breakfast. 2 pasture-raised eggs, the muscle and memory builder. Eggs have been unfairly criticized for years, but modern science tells a very different story, especially for seniors. Pasture-raised eggs are one of the most complete, nutrient-rich foods you can eat in the morning. They contain high-quality protein, healthy fats, and a rare combination of vitamins like B12, D, choline, and selenium, all of which are crucial for aging muscles, memory, and metabolism. 1 large egg gives you about 6 grams of highly absorbable protein. That matters more than ever after 60. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed at least 25 grams of protein at breakfast maintained 45% more muscle mass over time compared to those who started their day with carbs alone. But it's not just the protein. Eggs contain choline, a nutrient that supports neurotransmitter health and protects the brain from age-related shrinkage. Most seniors are deficient in it, and eggs are the best natural source. Pasture-raised eggs also have higher levels of omega-3 south and vitamin D compared to conventional eggs, thanks to the chicken's natural diet and outdoor access. That makes a huge difference in inflammation levels and bone strength. How you prepare your eggs matters, too. Avoid frying them in inflammatory oils like canola or vegetable oil. Instead, cook them gently with olive oil, grass-fed butter, or even poached in water. Soft-boiled, scrambled, or over easy are all great options that preserve the nutrients and support easy digestion. For those with difficulty chewing or swallowing, eggs are soft, satisfying, and safe for seniors trying to regain strength, protect memory, and age with stability. Few foods are as effective and versatile as this one. It's not just breakfast. It's a foundation for long-term health. 1. Wild blueberries. the brain-boosting, anti-inflammatory superfruit. This is the single most important breakfast food seniors should be eating daily, not the large, watery kind you find in plastic tubs. We're talking about small, dark, wild blueberries, the kind packed with concentrated antioxidants and brain-boosting compounds. These berries aren't just sweet, they're medicine for your muscles, your memory, and your metabolism. Wild blueberries contain high levels of anthocyanins, a group of plant compounds shown to reverse oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and even repair aging brain tissue. A groundbreaking study published in Nutrients found that seniors who consumed just 1 cup of wild blueberries every morning showed significant improvements in memory and attention span within 90 days. Another study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed a 52% drop in inflammatory biomarkers in older adults who added wild blueberries to their breakfast daily. That number is unheard of. This isn't just about antioxidants. These berries also help improve blood flow to the brain and muscles, which boosts coordination, energy, and physical recovery after activity. For seniors, this means fewer falls, sharper thinking, and longer independence. The key is using frozen or fresh wild blueberries, not the big cultivated kind. Wild ones are smaller, darker, and much higher in active compounds. Blend them into a smoothie, sprinkle them on chia pudding, or stir them into plain Greek yogurt. The taste is rich, and the impact is even richer. They protect your cells, feed your brain, and fuel your muscles, all without spiking your blood sugar. If you only make one breakfast change this year, let it be this. Because for seniors trying to protect what matters most, nothing works faster or better than a handful of wild blueberries first thing in the morning. You've now seen the truth. Breakfast can either build your body or slowly break it down. And for seniors, the difference shows up fast. The wrong foods, like instant oatmeal, sugary yogurt, processed cereal, or white toast with margarine, don't just spike blood sugar. They cause real inflammation. They hurt your joints. They weaken your muscles. And over time, they steal your strength and independence. But you don't have to let that happen. Because the right foods, chia pudding, beet smoothies, pasture-raised eggs, and wild blueberries, can repair the damage, fuel your recovery, and give your body what it needs to stay sharp, stable, and strong well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. These aren't trends. They're science-backed solutions. Every study cited in this video involved real seniors, real results, and real transformation. All of the research is linked in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. This isn't guesswork. It's nutrition with purpose. Now it's your turn. What's the one breakfast food you're going to replace this week? Let us know in the comments. We read every one. If you learned something today, hit the like button so more seniors can find this life-changing information. And don't forget to subscribe for more weekly videos that help you stay stronger, longer. Your mornings matter more than you think. Make the right choices now, and your body will thank you all day long.